Unsupported resolution. Yeah, whatever. Fuck off, YouTube. What up, Kukri? I don't know. I really don't have a plan for today's stream. I'm just kind of here, really. Um, Damn, getting gold. Heck yeah, man! Congratulations. Finally, be able to play. I mean, okay, so I have thought about doing the supernova. Um, I spend a lot of time in my job sitting inside of a truck, and for the past 2 days, I watched both John Wick 1 and a little bit of John Wick 2. Haven't gotten through all of it just yet. I'm just at the part, I won't say. And then I was going to watch John Wick 3 as well, but there's a whole bunch going on right now. We should definitely type in gun after the end of this. And I know for a fact that he uses a supernova inside of. Wow, I like how his pistols show up way more often than anything else. Right there. Because I. Is that the supernova? I think it is, right? No, that's the Benellium 4. Yeah, but other people might if they're watching this. Here's the supernova. Yeah, that looks like the supernova. I don't remember. It don't matter. It's just, man. I mean, I'm just kind of. I don't want to spoil like everything because I mean, if we take a look right now at this, wow. Okay, I appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks. Okay. All right. I must be spelling it wrong or something. Take a look at this real quick. I am spelling it wrong. Doo-hoo. So this is the current predictions right now. If we take a look at this, just clear this out. Oh, let's not clear that out. Hurricane. Okay. Let's just oh, God, I'm kind of bad at this. Let's just go back out of this. There we go. This is kind of what we're looking at right now. I mean, today's Thursday, so tomorrow, Friday, it'll be still way out here, gaining speed and momentum because it's feeding off of warm water. And then Saturday, it's starting to close in a little bit more, still gaining speed and whatnot because it's still eating warm water. And then Friday, or I'm sorry, Sunday, we're still gaining speed because of the warm water that we've hit a little bit of land going on right here. And then Monday we pick up speed again, and then finally we slam into Florida, and you can see at the center of this, it covers the whole state. So yeah, I'm slightly worried about this. I'm not saying that this is definitely going to happen. Um, but if this was to be like my last video on YouTube, please don't take this the wrong way. I don't want to spoil John Wick. I don't want to be the guy that dies in this damn hurricane and then gets known on their YouTube channel as the guy who spoiled John Wick 2 for people who haven't seen it. Yeah, I know. A lot of people don't live in Florida, so this is kind of my own problem. I also work for the government of Florida on a county level. So the second our winds in the state of Florida drop below, or well, in this particular area, the second they drop below 40 miles per hour, I'm actually a first responder. So I will be out on the streets basically before pretty much anyone else doing some cleanup efforts and whatnot. So it's also kind of doubly risky for me because not only is there always the chance that something might come through your house or your roof or something during a hurricane, but I will actually be out on the streets partially during it. doing debris removal and making sure that people have water where they live with whatever needs to get fixed. So that's kind of, it's kind of a big deal. I mean, but at the same time, if we do this, and real quick, go to my channel, go to search, type in Irma, something should come up. What? I swear something should have came up. Wow, okay, hurricane, and I get Willie's Jeep instructions. Fantastic. I swear it's here. Alright, maybe it's a private video then? So if I'm doing from here, maybe it's a different search. Okay, apparently not. Dang. Alright, well, let's just scroll through it then. Rows per page, just make it 50. Huh. Just making sure that I'm not scrolling past it, because I swear I did a video on it. Wait, what? This is 2015. I'm way too far back. Dang, I must have deleted it then. Ah, crap. Dang, I took a video of the aftermath of Irma. And I mean, Irma was a category 5 when it hit us. And it was supposed to be like really, really bad. And it kind of wasn't for my particular area, other than being out of power for ages. So, Dorian, it hits the coast at a category 4, but by the time it gets to Central Florida, it's supposed to be a category 1, which is no big deal. We're still going to have a lot of wind and stuff like that going on, but it's supposed to not be so bad like where I'm currently at. It's just at the same time, I'll be out on the streets doing the cleanup effort before anyone else is allowed out of their home. Literally, the second that winds drop below 40, I'm getting called in to work. So I'll be out there on that overtime. We're working 12-hour shifts if it's real bad. So, yay. Woo! Sorry. Yo, I saw a really cool gun today that I haven't heard of. So I do kind of want to look this one up. Because it looks pretty dang cool. I think it was here in Creative. Yeah, this thing right here. Finish RK62M3. Let's look this up real quick. Because this thing looks awesome. Yeah. I mean, obviously this one doesn't. This looks kind of stupid. Oh, then I've seen this before, but there's this newer version that looks pretty awesome. I see, I see. Let's open this in a new tab so we can zoom in on this, because this is pretty cool. I just really like... Clearly, this takes like Galil inspiration to a certain extent, but also AK. So obviously, this is taking AK magazines, but then you've got like the Galil style shroud over the magazine release lever. You've also got kind of the Galil styled um, lower receiver here. You can see like this angle here is a lot more sharper than a standard AK, as is this back here, I believe, which is pretty unique. And then the front end is, I would say this is more like G3 style of handguard, which is pretty interesting because I never thought about putting like a G3 styled handguard on an AK. But I think my only complaint about this is that this entire piston tube here is completely exposed. In, oh man, piston tubes get notoriously hot when you're shooting these types of things, so I'm a little unimpressed by that. But I mean, this thing does look pretty dang cool. I do like the looks of it. So it's also got a kind of weird looking muzzle brake at the end of it. They've obviously got the hand stop on this, which is interesting, because it's kind of positioned in a weird spot, right? Like, just feel like maybe my hand might not feel too comfortable up here. I think one finger might, for me anyhow, one finger might just end up falling underneath here, which is not a good place for that to be because that's going to be hot too. I think I'd move this back just a little bit further. Obviously M4 buffer tube and M4 stock. Can't blame her for that. That gives you a lot of versatility in what you try to put on these things in terms of stock options. What the heck is this? I bet that is not a suppressor. It is not. That's a handguard. All right. It just looked so. I mean, like right here, kind of looks like that's the suppressor of the gun. Like it's got an integrated suppressor on it, which is pretty interesting. Like I said before, I don't really know what we're doing today. Just kind of felt like streaming. Though I don't know if we'll actually be building a gun. I don't know. I saw a really neat friends set today. Lego.com. That I'm thinking about possibly making because it is like perfect looking. Should be this one. Whatever, I don't care. Themes, friends, friends. This boat. I just need the (41381) LDD Lego set download. Hopefully, I don't think this thing has been updated forever. Like I'm literally thinking that it hasn't been updated, but just in case it has, 41381. 41381. Yeah, it hasn't been updated. I don't like making submachine, or I'm sorry, God. LMGs. Yeah, I don't like making LMGs like at all. I just, ugh, I really don't. Let's open up Studio real quick because Studio's got a unique feature, and let's see if it actually works. LMGs to me, they're just so bulky that it's. I'm gonna say it's almost like LMGs are a challenge, but they're not a challenge, right? Can I create new file, import official Lego set number 41381 41381. I can already tell that is. Oh snap! It's here. I really don't want to have to do it in Studio, but if I have to, I have to. It's no big deal. Oof, that is flying along. I've thought about doing the Roni because I did. I've got my different usernames Glock. If we just make this a little smaller. And I know the other day we did the. Oh, okay. All right. Well, hopefully that's not that big of a deal. Wow. What? Bruh, what the heck? So I guess that this is meant for people who just want to order this from Bricklink with the pieces off to the side. Well, I wanted it as a full set, so that idea did not work. But it's not a Glock kit, it's a Roni kit. Oh yeah, I understand that. It's for the P10. Right? Okay, don't say this. Hold on. I'll show you. Oh god, I need freaking Google. Alright. So the Roni kit fits in a variety of different handguns. You can, let's see, is there... I don't think that they've got... Does Roni not have their own website? I guess let's just use this then. Nah, well, I'll just use it to explain. So the Roni kit itself, they make a whole bunch of different kits specifically for different handguns that you might have. So the first kit came out for the Glock, and then they did a CZ version, which is I think the P10. I think the P10 is a CZ. And then they did, I think they have a SIG version. Like they basically did it for a whole bunch of the really modern, like most popular handguns have their own Roni kit. So just because, you know, like one of them might specifically be for the P10, I could also make it for the Glock. But at the same time, like I see what you're saying, I can go to Jim's channel, I can get his P10C and use it. But I feel like I think I'd use the Glock first. Like I said, I have thought about making this because I did do my different usernames Glock and the BNT USW. If we take a look at this real quick. Right here. This is my different usernames Glock, and then their BNT makes this universal service weapon, as they call it, USW, that slides onto the rail down here underneath the Glock 17 and 19. I think 9mm Glocks is what it's kind of specifically designed for. And then there's a back plate that you replace that has the charging handle on it that you can swap to either side. And then there's a folding stock, and there's supposed to be a micro red dot sight mounted up here, but I got lazy while making this. And then you can use basically any Glock mags that goes into. I personally like this set a lot better. I think it looks better than the Roni. I feel like the Roni just, like, if we take a look at this, this one's a good example. I feel like there's so much going on here. You know, you've got the spare mag holder back here, but then you've got this angle grip up here that turns into a foregrip or can stow away so it's just flat. It's like, it's busy, right? And then this looks like a knockoff micro Roni. Maybe that's a different kit, but also produced by Roni. I mean, this looks a little bit better. I kind of like the looks of this a little bit because it reminds me of something from like Titanfall. But to me, most of this is just pretty damn ugly. Like, I just... it looks gross. Look at this right here. I don't like the looks of that. I think what would be really cool is if someone took this concept and then applied it to like an MP7 style of upper receiver, just to like make your Glock look almost a little bit like an MP7. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like, I've seen that they've got this newer front end look going on, but again, I think this thing is too damn ugly to really be worth my time. Here's the new looking. The F90, the newer, updated. I'm streaming.
I know.
Dick.
Look at your chat.
Dick. Oh, of course, BMW comes up. Yeah, the new updated AUG, F90 AUG. Yeah. But this is, I mean, this happens all the time when you're a military. You've got a whole bunch of surplus weapons sitting around that need some slight updates and improvements. You just kind of take a main chassis, if you will, and then try to do your best in terms of updating it. So this is the F90. I've thought about doing this because I've got a pretty good AUG base already, and honestly, it'd be pretty dang easy. But I don't want to. So I don't know what we're gonna do today. If we do anything, we might just sit here and do nothing. Maybe, is TFB still on here? TFB. Because they had a section dedicated to new stuff. Also, we should definitely reset this because that is definitely zoomed in. Okay. How did I get to it last time? I guess we're kind of on it, aren't we? Cobalt Kinetics submitted a new carbine into the U.S. Army NGSW program. So the U.S. Army is back at it again. We're trying to find a rifle to replace their stuff, so cool. Okay, let's I'm interested in this article because it's got a weird green P90 on here. Yo, what up, Mr. JFK? Why are you tired, bro? Oof, man, that's rough. I see that most people think that this is OG Hollywood cat. So that's alrighty then. That's interesting. Glad we could see that today. Is that a real PSG-1? I've also thought about making a PSG-1, by the way. No way. Dang. Oh man, German precision engineering right there. Woof. Dang, they up on top of fire trucks with this? Ah, Jerry Mikulik out there doing his thing. Ah, dang, look at this. Look at that slide for the Glock. Nice. We're back into doing. I think I've seen most of these. What the heck is this thing? It's like a AR-15, but not. Super weird. Oh, that's not bad looking. I don't like this stock. It just looks dumb. Magazine looks pretty cool. I like that. Grip looks pretty okay. This looks pretty okay. I think like a little bit longer would be a little bit better. Though I might add the weight and stuff. I don't like this going on back here, but that's all right. Whoa! Dang! That thing's been down there for a long time. What the heck is this? That's a 1022? Oh my goodness. Unique. Oh my gosh, this looks like a Mac 11 that's now taking 5.56 magazines. What the heck? Oh my god, it looks so ugly. I love this. This up here, this thing looks so futuristic and cool. Oh my goodness, I really do like that. Ah, I see they finally corrected their mistakes. Dang, are those bullet holes? Dang, this stream's about to get demonetized. Dang, he was shot. Dang, muzzle-loading rifles or muskets to shoot him. Dang. They must have, like, done nothing. I mean, like, his chest, I would suspect that, I mean, even in this, he'd be wearing some type of, like, flak jacket or something. And not just, like, you see this guy back here? Then you got his arm out here, which, obviously would not be protected by a flak jacket or something. And they almost look the same, kind of. Those things, they must not have had much powder behind him. Obviously a hole's probably gonna hurt, but dang. What the heck is this? Oh, for Henry AR-7 survival rifles? That's kind of cool, actually. It's pretty unique. Okay, I think they're just doing that for the memes. It's pretty funny, though. Long barrel 1911. Whoa, what the heck is this? Look at this thing. He's got working Glock 17, 19, and 18 mags. They can be printed for 80 cents, 60 cents, and $1.30. Wow. Some places in the EU control magazine bodies, so we managed to make an affordable, disposable mag for those in America and a reliable magazine for those overseas. Look at this price here for a Glock magazine. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty unique. Just looking. I mean, considering you could put a Glock 18 mag in here, that would stick way down. But you would. I mean, it's its own gun, right? And from the sounds of it, he's making his own barrels too. Electrochemical machining assisted by 3D printing. Cheap, easier, and more powerful than button rifling. Amoland did a good write-up about it. J Stark's redesign of the FGC9 has it using metric parts. My build is using the closest to those metric specs that are available in the US. Seems to work pretty well. That's pretty unique. It almost seems... Okay, yeah, the original APS Shuddy was a hybrid of 3D printed parts commercially available. So this barrel is probably commercially available. I think maybe this barrel is also commercially available because this, I don't know. It's kind of interesting that, yeah, I don't know. It's unique, that's for sure. What is this? This actually might be what we baked today. Yeah, the Munich Olympic Games right here, where all those hostages died. Man, that was a huge fuck up on the world's part in terms of counterterrorism. Lack of specialized training and weapons was apparent for anyone who witnessed the tragedy. And after, oh, by the way, they live streamed all of this because it was, I mean, times were different back then when it came to news stuff. And after 1972, many countries created hostage rescue units to deal with similar threats. Germany created the GSG-9 unit in 1973. 1974, France formed GIGN. I can't say it other than gendarmerie. That's like the only word in this entire thing that I can say. In the same year, Alpha Unit was formed in the Soviet Union. Originally, Alpha had no specialized equipment, but the unit's first combat mission in 1979 forced KGB leadership to realize how important is a special weapons part in the job of any SWAT unit. On March 28th of 1979, 23-year-old Yuri... Babe! Babe!
What?
Come here. I can say Yuri, that shit's easy to say, but what's that last name?
Yuri Blas
Vlasenko?
Blasko. Blasko. Blasko.
Vlasenko? That E's not pronounced?
I am saying it.
I can say Yuri, that shit's easy to say, but what's that last name? Vlasenko? Vlasenko? That E's not pronounced?
Blas.
Vlasenko? That E's not
Blas.
pronounced?
I am saying it.
Say it again.
So, Vlasenko.
Oh, Vlasenko. Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Ko.
Got
I'm
it.
pretty sure the stress is on the O.
Okay, cool.
So it's ko. If there's if there's a vowel, it's a syllable.
Okay,
If there's not a vowel, it is not a syllable.
cool. Can you give me that code red off the counter?
It's easier to read some of these though in actual Russian.
Yeah, well.
It really is, because like the letters put together in English confuse me more. Like when I look at the Russian, I can at least be less confused. Oh, baby.
Stop! 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 Don't touch it.
I wasn't gonna touch it.
You're getting too close to it.
You're such a baby.
You're such a word I can't say.
Whisper. Get demonetized. Why do you care? It's not like you're getting paid.
I care because I want Pepsi to sponsor me one day.
You're gonna need to post more videos and be more active for that to happen.
What are we having for dinner?
What do you want?
What's in there? Pizza rolls. I want pizza rolls. Okay, don't fucking cough straight in my face. Yes, Kukri. Let me hear a grammar fact.
I like grammar.
Make me pizza rolls. I will beat you.
I should make you the fucking...
I will beat you.
Don't make me!
Try me.
Give me the supreme ones. Wait, which ones do I have? Combination.
Yeah, you got combination. I didn't get supreme. You don't have that shit.
I got pepperoni.
Yeah.
Combination.
Go ahead, please make it.
I'm gonna do... We don't have any plates, so...
Put them in a bowl.
Yeah, so you're gonna get less than you would get if we had
That's
plates.
okay because I tend to put too many on the plate and then flush them down the toilet.
Disgusting.
Not disgusting. It's good disposal. Toilet flushes like things easily. Any food that I have left over, I usually just flush down the toilet.
Disgusting.
Oh, you're talking about Buffalo being the shortest sentence possible? I knew that in 2015.
I don't understand.
Buffalo is a noun.
Yes.
And then you can also say buffalo as a verb, which is what Kukri is explaining now, which means to bully. Like, I'm going to buffalo you into doing something. See the point?
I've never heard that before, but yes.
Okay, buffalo, as in the creatures, can buffalo. Bully other things, right? But you don't have to say buffalo can buffalo. You can just say buffalo, buffalo. And then be done. Put a period at it. You're stating a fact.
Isn't I am shorter than that?
I mean, I am is not a complete sentence.
Isn't it?
It is not.
I am.
Oh yeah, Buffalo is also a place. So if you want to put Buffalo in Buffalo, you can do that too.
It's a buffalo of a sentence.
I
That makes no
need
sense. But I don't care.
um,
I'm not smart enough for this.
okay, I need my USB stick. It's beside the bed. It's got all my porn on it.
I got a flashback about you talking about porn and you needed to clear out your hard drive, and it was from 4 years ago. I hope you remembered to do that, because I was supposed to remind you, but I never did.
Okay, cool. Go get that, please.
You were still dating what's her name, and I was still with what's his name.
Yeah, that's a pretty good. Like I said, I learned that in 2015. I was an English nerd in high school, and that's when I graduated. And I remember it at the time because I wanted to blow my English teacher's mind.
And you didn't.
I did, actually.
Who was your English teacher?
At the time, Miss Schaefer.
Oh, that's fair. She was cool.
And yeah, for the most part. Okay.
But yeah, when we were still with our exes, I was supposed to remind you to do something, and I never did.
How dare you?
You should have asked her to do it. Talking about me doing it.
You were more reliable.
True.
At least I thought.
I think I might have texted you, though.
You know what you're not doing right now?
Making you pizza rolls.
Yeah, please go and do that. What district I go to? What do you mean? What district?
Orange
do I go to?
County.
He said district.
That's our district, Orange County.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cool. Go make me pizza rolls, please. Thank you. I'm just gonna pet you.
You flinched like a bitch.
I'm just gonna pet you.
Oh, sorry.
Jeez. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna move. Yeah, when I was in school, we went to Orange County school districts in Florida because there is an Orange County in California, so that can be slightly confusing. But we're in Florida.
We need to get more silverware or cutlery or whatever these are called.
Plates?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it could be a common name. I'm not entirely sure, but it could be. She was my AP literature teacher.
Schaefer is a really common last name.
That's possible. Man, I haven't been on my big laptop in like ages. But I gotta get files off of it, so. In fact, I should literally just put all the files on it onto this computer that I
Can
haven't.
I have your old
No, you cannot have my old computer. Nothing. Buy your own. I worked hard for this computer.
Which one?
This one. And this one.
That one?
Yeah.
You bought that one with your first paycheck with the job I made you get.
Actually, I didn't buy this one at all.
Who bought it?
Dad did.
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I worked very hard convincing him in Best Buy that I needed this one, when I clearly did not.
It's your friend.
Oh, it's my different username. Hold up, man.
I'll punch you in your face. You.
Oh, dude.
Wrong person. That felt.
Yeah, that's my different username. He's chill. He's great. He's in
We could have made beanie weenies.
I was gonna say that. He's talking about macaroni and cheese and hot dogs. Damn.
Do you think I'll be able to get back here to have mini beanie weenies? Or am I gonna be stuck in Volusia County?
It's gonna be a category 4 when it hits the coast. So she's probably evacuating.
Oh, okay, awesome.
So she might not be over there. I don't know where she's gonna go, but I know she's not gonna be over there.
As much as I love her, I don't want to be stuck there for like a week.
I don't blame you.
I miss my baby.
I mean, I'm probably not gonna be home, like, ever.
Yeah, but at least she'll come home eventually.
This thing's super weird. This is a grenade launching AKS74-U. Like, this thing is so, I guess, classified that I didn't even see it on oh god, what's the firearms website I use?
I don't know.
Oh my god, it's killing me now. I gotta look this up real quick. modernfirearms.net. There we go. Yeah, this is a Russian website run by like a Russian author who's been super into a lot of prototype Russian weaponry and design. And this isn't even on that website, so this thing is like super obscure. But I've got an AKS74-U on my other computer that I'm trying to get into right now, though it's being a little difficult. So I'm going to put that on my thumb drive and bring it over here to this computer so that I can do that. Though I do kind of want to see what grenades they put out down the end of this thing. Because that'd be cool. What is...
I might go to my mom's. But she's gonna be alone with the kids. Not all of them, I think it's just my sisters.
I kind of want to... Shiruma. Man, my Russian sucks.
What is it?
Vitrina.
Vitrina, yeah.
And then Shiruma.
Shurmuha?
Shiruma?
Shurmuha.
Shiruma.
Shurmuha.
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. I have your pizza rolls.
Gee, thank you. I appreciate it.
Vitrina. Showcase. That's in Spanish.
Okay, interesting. That's not.
Put Russian. Or whatever the freak it is. I don't know.
Well, it's Russian, but it's a grenade.
It's
Oh, is
a
this
grenade
it?
launcher?
Oh, sweet. Now we have a grenade that we can actually make for it.
Oh.
Thanks.
Oh, you remember you changed your password?
I did?
Yes. It's not the name and date anymore. That's too long. Do you want... I have it on my phone.
No, I'm using the one that I gave you on your phone.
I don't know. What was it saying? Did you read the message?
Jim's probably asleep right now, man. To be completely honest with you.
Doesn't Jim live in a different country?
Yeah, he lives in a completely different country.
Like Sweden or something. Did you read the error message?
It's telling me my password's incorrect.
What did it say after that? Usually it just says password incorrect. There's a whole paragraph.
Like I said, he's probably asleep right now. Can't blame him.
Probably like 10, 11 there. 12 maybe. Maybe even 1.
It's like, I think it's early in the morning for him.
I thought it was only like 9, 10 hours ahead.
Oh. This is why we bought another laptop. Have you ever talked, like, normally to him? Because he's a pretty cool guy.
Who, Jim?
No, my different username, Kyle. Kyle and Jim, because Jim's pretty cool too.
I don't know. I didn't know what his real name was. That explains who Kyle is. Because I'd always just be like, who's Kyle? Okay.
He talks in his Discord like all the time. You know, maybe not directly to us. I guess if you might be able to like direct message him in his Discord, but he answers questions in the frequently asked questions portion like all the time. Jesus Christ! You didn't close out of any of this?
I wasn't. I don't use your Discord. First of all, that's
Well,
you.
I don't care about any of this. Like the second you open all of this, you just close out of all of it.
When I was in there, the only thing I had to touch was the Chrome. So no, I didn't
Jesus
close out of it
Christ.
because that stuff wasn't open. Don't blame me for your mess.
Should have never re-downloaded Steam.
That's your fault, not mine.
You're in his Discord, but I just post pics of my MP40 basically. Start like interacting with some of the people there.
Oh,
You have to remember
interacting.
get the okay. Now you're just being annoying.
You say that? It's not easy for everybody to do that.
You have to remember that Discord over there is basically a community of people. So I mean, there's a whole bunch of different rooms. So like random topics, you can talk about random stuff. Like me personally, today I talked about my rain suit that I just got from work that I'll be using for the upcoming hurricane since I'll be out there cutting trees off the road. And you just like strike up conversation with people, like as much as possible, and then kind of hope that you don't get into some like really bad charted territory. Like every once in a while, we'll go on like some horrible political tirade in a couple different rooms, but I mean it could be worse. Yeah, but you just talk with people about certain things. Like there are topics in there that I'm wholeheartedly not interested in, but I'll still talk to people about it because I might have a question or two about what's going on. I mean, today was kind of rough because we had a conversation about like gender identity and sexuality in there, and that's rough.
Because you don't understand it. Because you're a straight white male.
No, because some people are just jerks about it.
Oh, that's even worse.
Stop!
There's something in your Band-Aid.
Jeez.
You're such a baby.
I go on there like all the time because even like there's so many people in there posting stuff that you can like move around. What are you asking, Kyle?
I don't think he knows you're in your Discord.
No, he knows. We've talked.
You're a nerd.
You are a word I can't say.
Say it.
Suka blit.
More than a single blick.
Suka blit. Gulpnik. I like how you got hurt by that one.
The way you said it makes me feel like it's worse. What is Gulpnik?
Don't worry about it.
See, I can actually say words right. Don't try me.
Our community's friendly for the most part. There are a couple people in there that might be a little too overcritical at times. Feels like they're always out to get you. But there are some genuinely nice people in there who will genuinely give you like good building advice. Alright, finally. Okay. I've just about got all of the files moved over now. Almost. I just now need to put these into the models without videos category and then do those. Oh crap. And then copy that over, and then I can pull this thumb drive out, and then we can plug it in here, and then we'll be good to go. Because I haven't done anything yet, because this thing is being really annoying.
I am more offended by that word.
Did you look up what it means?
You just called me a young white male from the lower class.
Yes.
That's more offensive to me.
Boris is a gopnik. Like the guy, he squats all the time, gets drunk all the time in parties.
He's using the stereotype.
The stereotype, right.
He's probably some rich middle class man.
Has like a old beat up car that they're doing mods to, wears Adidas and tracksuits, that type of stuff.
Adidas tracksuits, get it right.
No, well, shoes too.
Yeah, but it's an Adidas tracksuit.
You get the point.
Oh, are you done streaming?
No, I have to open the USB drive now. That's not it.
You closed everything, though.
No, I minimized everything. Get it right.
No.
AKS74-U.
I got bullied by a 3-year-old today. There was a huge snake in the middle of the road.
Oh my god, snakes, how dare they?
It got ran over and its tail was just flying everywhere.
Yeah, that's what happens, they're snakes.
That or it was its head and it was just attacking cars as it went past him.
Okay.
He was in danger.
All
It
right.
looked like a cottontail though.
This is not the right one.
So I didn't stop. It was really big. That or it was 2 snakes and they were getting busy.
Do you see how much I don't care?
Yes.
You catching on yet?
No.
Okay, you should catch on real quick.
No. I already get ignored by you know who. I don't want to get ignored by you too.
Oh, I see. Well, time to start annoying you so I can build this.
Okay.
Dang, too accepting. No, he doesn't leave, man. He's got stuff to do. Like when I'm in chat all the time for certain things, I'm not always in chat. Like, stop! If I'm watching Jim or Kyle, because Kyle also streams, sometimes I'll go at him and just not. Like, you got something else going on behind you, like if you're cooking something or something and you gotta go attend to that real quick and then you come back. That type of stuff happens all the time. So he's probably still here, just not
Actively.
like here. Also, sometimes you just like put the phone down, you have it listening in the background and stuff like that. Yeah, it is my girlfriend annoying me. Thank you for catching on.
Oh man, someone's on your side. Okay, I'll leave you alone.
Alright, finally time to get down and dirty with this thing. Talking about this.
Got you talking shit.
No.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too.
I missed you.
I missed you more.
Right.
Oh, yes I did.
How do you know?
Because it's easy for me to be able to miss you more.
Why?
Because I love you more. Dang. You're just gonna go outright and admit it.
I mean, it's pretty close, but you have me beat.
Alrighty then.
You have a head start, though.
Whatever.
I mean, you have loved me since before we started dating.
You acting like a gopnik.
No, I'm too pretty to be a copy. Ouch. I guess not. Yikes.
Well, you might be in the middle of a match. It's whatever.
I watch videos in the middle of my matches.
It doesn't bother me. Like I said, he might have the stream minimized on the tab, just listening to it. Don't. It's no big deal. All right, please leave.
Am I disturbing you?
You are bothering me.
Still?
Yes.
Why?
Because you will never not bother me while streaming. Because I prefer to stream alone.
Is that why you want me to move out so bad?
Sometimes.
Oh.
But not really. I want you to move out so you can be happy. You can stop complaining.
You could live with me in that house.
You're right, I could.
You don't want to live with me though.
I do want to live with you just right now.
Okay.
This thing is like... crap. This thing is huge. So if we take a look at this, like this would be like 4 studs wide coming out. Someone in Discord has a really cool looking carbine. What channel is it in? I'll take a look at it real quick if you tell me what channel it's in. Creative text channel? Alright. We don't need you. Yeah, we can get rid of you. That can stay, that can stay, that can stay. Let me just come over here and press this. Oh, you're talking about Jaegers? It looks like a ace. Is that a Galil? Yeah, it is. That's the newer updated Galils that they have. That's pretty unique. I like the looks of this. It's pretty nice. Alright, before we get sidetracked into doing something else, let's go back to this. Oh, that's going to be really annoying. I forgot that it does that. Because I don't have it hooked up to desktop notifications too. It doesn't even tell me like which chat that comes from and stuff. It's really, really annoying. Since my desktop version of Discord does not work for some stupid reason. It's really annoying. Alright, so now we have to get like an 8x8 version of this. Is this... I think this is 8x8, but it's not long enough for... Hold on, let's take a look at this real quick. Just place this right here. And then put this here. Okay, up just a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, alright, that's much better. Alright, I'm much happier with that. So now we're just going to repeat this thing going forward. This thing is going to be... I wish they made these pieces with a hole in the middle of them so we could pass a Technic piece in this, because that would be really, really good. Unfortunately, they don't. Oh crap, we also gotta put a side up on top of this. Ooh, how are we going to do that? What if we delete out these two, come back here. I saw like a half circle. This. It's possibly... Yes, okay, so that'll fit there. Will one fit here? Yes, okay, cool. And now maybe we can do like 3. Okay, now that's going to be like a huge line sitting in there. Let's do an 8. No, all right, let's do 8 here. Let's take a 4 coming up. So like right here. Yeah, all right. Put a 2 here. Put a curve 3. Okay, okay. I'm using WASD wrong. Can't put that there. Maybe just the straight vertical will fit. Okay, yeah. So it's, yeah. All right. Well, I'll be okay with that. And then maybe doing another one. No. Let's do the 2 version of it, so it's a little less disruptive. Like that. Flip this. Do another one here. Yep. All right. And then we should be able to put something like this up here. Like so. You just got an idea? What idea did you get? Let me hear about it. Oh, with the buffer too? All right. Let me hear it. BDW stock. All right. It's like a honey badger style. Tiny barrel, so like super short. All right. Integrally suppressed, so like MP5 SD style integrally suppressed. Straight pull bolt. I'm guessing. All right, no problem. I'm gonna try to cover up this gap just a little bit, but I think by the time we try to do that a lot, it'd probably look too ugly, so we're gonna skip out on that. Just go into making this site for this. Yo, Bryant. What up? This over here, like so. For this site, from what I can tell, it's basically just like a ladder site on the inside of this. So we're gonna kind of cheat because it's supposed to be, I already said hi. It's supposed to be like on the inside of this, but we're just gonna make it on the outside of this because we're lazy. Put 4 here, put 4 here. like so. Take a pizza roll and eat it. That makes things so much easier. I thought it was like a little bit more involved than that. That's pretty simple looking. To be honest with you, it's just a open square on bottom and then an open square on top, which we can accomplish pretty easily. Picking up food for your parents? Dang, man. I've had to do that so much. I finally got to the point where I finally convinced my dad that Uber Eats and DoorDash and the other one that I always forget about is like infinitely better than me having to go out and get food for him and my other family. I just, like, after a hard day's worth of work, I just don't want to drive anywhere else. I just want to be home relaxing because, I've already worked that day. So, like I said, finally being able to convince my dad that the delivery is like way better. Because in our particular area, like no one delivers to us particularly. Oh god, almost dropped the pizza rolls. Like all the pizza places and stuff don't deliver to us, and it's really annoying because pizza is like one of my favorite things in the world. But like I said, they just don't deliver. I've always gotten the benefit for it because my dad's the one paying for it, and I get dinner off of it from places that I particularly like because he doesn't really care, so I get to choose. I just cannot stand driving at the end of the day when I'm tired. Are you new to driving by chance and you're trying to learn? So do you just like the idea, or not the idea, but do you just like the drive? Because I personally like the drive as well, just not at the end of the day when I've worked. All right, we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do this because this is gonna be incredibly difficult. When I say incredibly difficult, I mean incredibly difficult. We basically have to make a 7 stud wide curve somehow. We're going to experiment with trying to be able to do this, though we'll see if it actually works or not, because there is a good chance that it won't. Alright, so we're going to take inspiration from Big Plains, who is fantastic when it comes to making really, really nice rounded circles for airplane building. Put this here, this here, this here, put this here, that there, that there, put that there, put that here. And now we just have to figure out how exactly we are going to fit a thing between this. So actually what we could possibly do is delete these and then do a pinwheel effect of all of these. So they rotate and will always be on the right side of this 2x2 tile, which will hold all of these pieces on. And then that will give us this area down here to be able to put something on a hinge. What am I doing? Maybe. Okay, this is big brain time. We got this. Something like this here. And then like maybe this here. No, because this bar piece sits back too far. Okay, so let's try maybe going one more stud out. Maybe. And then we used a headlight brick there, so we might be able to change it to something else. Yeah, no, this, I can already say that that sticks out too far. Ooh, I wonder if we could just use like a cheese wedge here. Gosh dang it. Really? Because this is going to stick out. Ooh. Ooh, dang. Does this... no, if the cheese wedge didn't fit there, then that won't, right? Dang. Okay, because then what we can do is take all of this, Command C, Command V, rotate this down, and it'll fit here. And do this all the way around, just like so. And it'll all fit in there. That's a really good circle, and I'm really happy with that. The only problem being, this is supposed to slim down. Like this collar back here is supposed to be bigger than this tube. I mean, if we take a look at this grenade real quick again, I mean, let's open this image in a new tab because we should be able to see this a little bit better. Zoom in. This dome piece here. Let's I made a grenade the other day and we used a dome piece for it. Oh, I know what we did. We used these pieces right here. These pieces are perfectly 6x6 round. that could be the front of the grenade. But if we make a grenade that's 6 by 6 studs, then we need room on the inside that's matching that. And that's kinda impossible to do without making this like really big. So I mean, we could do like a 4 by 4 version of that, right? Let's just take another 4 studs, tubes pretty quick, then knock it down to like 3 studs here, and then do a cone piece off the 3 studs down to 2 studs, and then back out the 4 studs. So we could definitely do like a 4 by 4 design, and then the 4 by 4 design will fit in this really, really well, and would leave all of this connected to one another really well, which is good for pretty much everything. It just, like I said, this does slim down, just not as far as we might like it. But we would be able to load a 4 by 4 into this. Let's, okay, first off, let's save this, because, yeah, desktop. AKS74-U Vitrina. Mark 1, work in progress version 1 should be fine. Welcome back, Kukri. So, this is definitely a good idea, but because we've switched to now possibly doing, instead of a 6 by 6 grenade, doing the 4 by 4 grenade, the design might change back to doing the 6 wide all the way down. No, because they don't make any pieces. If I check this real quick, the curved pieces that they have for 6 by 6 is only 2 wide, right? Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to fit anything bigger than 2 down it. Also, really love this cone piece. It's super nice. I love this thing. This thing's just such a good looking piece. So because of that, I think this might be the best bet that we have. And then just kind of accept that it's pretty thick. Because I mean, it's pretty cool to be able to load something like this, as opposed to, maybe being completely accurate. I think what we could do is, this is like a piece of brass from the looks of it, this collar. So we could use like a copper piece, a copper color, I should say, to come in and color this and give it just a little bit more contrast. I'm kind of hoping that the contrast aids in people being able to tell which part it's supposed to be and which part it's not. Since we can't get it this slim all the way down, we'll do it kind of like that, and then do just black. Black should be fine. Actually, we could do the metallic color instead, because the metallic color will look better. But for now, we're going to do this so that we can do something like this. Oh, dang it. Never mind. Okay. Command Z, Command V, pull this over here. Take this and delete these. These two things need to come out, and then we can put something like maybe a 4. Okay, oops, my bad. 4 by 4 by 4. Yeah, all right. That should look pretty good. Should also help to close the gaps that are inherent in this just a little bit. Why aren't you? Oh, because I got it facing the wrong way. Duh. So like this gap right here should get closed a little bit better than this up here. Should be, anyhow. Alright, so now then we can Command C this and move this over. Just like so. and just make this super long. Also, if we do this, it should not, yeah, it shouldn't matter. Whichever way we turn it should be fine. Oh, we could also wow, we can fix these gaps like entirely because we're changing how this is designed. So we will possibly do that soon as well. Because, you know, I mean, this is kind of, you can breaks it up pretty roughly. You can see it. So this thing is like god awfully long. I mean, like, if you look at this, it's like a whole AKS74U. If we just, real quick, pull all of this back here. Yeah, let's just add, like, 2 more sections to this, and call it, like, right there. I think that's fine. And then come to the front here, and kind of clean this up to the best of our abilities. We should be able to do something. Okay, well, I guess we're not doing it like that. Gosh, I wish they made these things in the 6th version, the 3s. Oh, that would be so nice. Oh, do they have? Yeah, no. Dang, this would be like really good, but it's these corners just needed to be cut out. Dang, then this one's probably too big, isn't it? Yeah. Dang it. Oh, that bites. Because then we have like this, which is also good, but it's only 2 in the center. Ooh. Or we could do this here. No, that's too far down. Kind of messes up the outline that we have going on. Maybe then we'll just go with the 4s front, just to kind of close this off. Make it look like it wasn't made by a trained rat. Like so. And like I said, it's 4 studs wide all on the inside, so we'd be able to actually load this. Before I copied all of these, I should have replaced these 1-bys with flat pieces so that we could make this a lot easier, but I did not. Actually leave that last one, because the last one is what caused all of this. So let's just come in and delete out all but that last one, just to make sure we remember that. I've been kind of thinking about it. I think I'm going to leave the base of this in the darker gray color, and then figure out what everything else is going to be, like the handguard and stuff. Because I mean, this is definitely like a super old design. There's newer versions of grenade launchers for the AKS74U. There's mounts for the GP30 on the AKS74U. Like, there's all sorts of different things going on, but I definitely want to do like a 2-tone look to this. I want the grip and the handguard to be different colors than the magazine. I want the magazine to retain this color because I really like this color for AK magazines. But like I said, we'll see in particular what happens when we get to that end. Burning metal paint job on the end of the barrel. Are you talking about like a heat treat finish? Heat treat fade, I think is images. Okay, let's just go CS:GO fade. You mean something like this? missed one apparently. Oops. Like it looks like the metal is red and hot at the end. Ooh. We might be able to do something like that. Hmm. Wait a second. Let me look this up real quick. So something like this on the suppressor, like this is a full mag dump through a machine gun suppressor, but something like this, right? Bruh. Oh my gosh. Or something like this. Yeah, alright. So I don't know if this is like the best model to do it in, because I mean this is just a tube in the long run. The thing that would get super hot is either this gas tube here or this part of the barrel here. Oh, you know what would be really cool? AKS74-U without upper handguard. Images. Man, it's an interesting look there. I also really like the look of this. Might have to do a modern version of the AKS74-U too. There's wow, the one time that I'm looking for this, I can't find. Is this? This is kind of close. Wow. I literally just complained about this too with that new finish AK because the gas tube is exposed. Okay. Exposed gas tube AK. Hey Jennifer. Yeah, this thing. See how this gas tube is exposed here and there's no handguard up here and stuff? So what we could do is like rip this handguard off the top here because there's a gas tube underneath this on my model. Right down here. We could rip that off and then do that effect there on that gas tube like it's nice and hot and then like right through here too. Yeah, and then have like spent shell casings littered around this thing and then a couple grenades lying beside it too when we go to render it. Yeah, that sounds super cool. Alright, so for this portion here, or also let's save this real quick. This portion here, we're going to make this the, thank you so much, the same color as this body, because I think that looks good, because I mean you can see in the pictures. This, same color as this. Also, all of these from, okay, my bad, have the wire stocks on them. So we actually already have a wire stock for this made, or well, the triangle stock, I should say, already made. Other than these have a special rubber butt pad on them, but you know, I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. So we're going to come over here and file import model. USB drive models with videos AKS74-U. Yep, should be good. I mean, full auto rubber band guns are extremely difficult to make from what I've seen. I've watched Infected Bear for a little while now, and I can tell that it's a lot of work, isn't it? To try to get, because there's like a certain amount of I don't want to say like spring pressure, but kind of like spring pressure, right? That you have to have for that, right? Like you have to get all those ratios and stuff down, right? Yeah, which is really hard to do. Kind of annoying. Everything should be attached. Okay. This should... Oh, should not fit here because this should not be here. Because the stock release mechanism is on this side over here. There we go. Alright, now we gotta get the stock release mechanism out. So this is 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3 down. So we start deleting like right about through here somewhere. Delete this stuff out. Then come over here. Connected select in. This crap. Imagine a wooden muzzle piece. Like, who the fuck thought that's a good idea? I think, honestly, probably wouldn't be that bad of an idea as long as it was executed properly. Of course, this doesn't fit. In the sense that, like, you probably have to add a lot of tolerance to it. To make sure that it doesn't, like, explode, I guess. Well, finally. I don't find blowback to be like as interesting as other people might find it to be. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way either. It's cool, but I think too often a lot of people want to try to do one thing. I'm going to call it a gimmick, but don't take the negative connotation of me calling it a gimmick. Take the more positive version of me calling it a gimmick. If you focus like so hard on one thing, you sacrifice elsewhere, right? And I think for a lot of people, for blowback full auto things, the sacrifice comes in the form of detail on the gun. And me personally, I'm just a more detail-oriented person as opposed to what some people might be. Which again, don't take that the wrong way. There's nothing wrong with that. I just personally find that I want to see more detail in my guns than some other people want. I've definitely experimented with this stuff, by the way, so don't think that I'm just talking like I've never even tried it. Like I've definitely tried doing stuff like this before. I think I have a video of a rubber band gun that I made for the channel. It's like a super simple rubber band gun, like the most simple wooden rubber band toys that you could get as a kid, but in Lego form. Like you just pull the trigger and it just ever so slightly lets the rubber band move and it just kind of slides off, right? Like super basic rubber band mechanics. Nothing too complicated or anything like that. Ah, alright, no man. No problem. See you later. Thanks for coming out and supporting me. Appreciate that. You're like one of the first people in these streams, usually. I will. But she's off on her phone doing her own thing, so. Ooh, we could leave that in black. Thanks, man. Well, we'll probably finish this up, and then after that, we'll probably be done. Because, I mean, really not much to this, in all honesty. Oh, we also got to make the grenade for this. Give me 1 second. I got to get comfortable. Kind of. Oh, alright, man. No problem. I got, like, lower back problems. Like, not super serious, but they're there. So, it kind of gets, sometimes this chair is just too bleh for me. Like, it does not feel good. Can this fold appropriately? Did I do that correctly? Or no? Oh. Oh, that hurts. Oh, God, that hurts. That hurts so bad. Yeah, you can call me Phil. That doesn't bother me. Oh, I see. Well, you're here now. Oh, man. Please don't... Did we finish the suppressor? Oh, God, I call it a suppressor. Did we finish the grenade launcher? Yeah, okay. Well, the grenade launcher is finished correctly. So it looks like the only thing that we have to reattach is the stock, which was kind of a pain in the butt to reattach, but looks like we got to do it again because I didn't save before using the stupid hinge tool. Gosh, that hinge tool. Oh. God. I'm reminded on almost like a daily basis why LED is horrible. Yeah, it's Philip, but to us, I don't mind if people shorten it, so it doesn't bother me. My name's been, I don't want to say like publicly available, but it's been out there forever now. I don't actively hide my first name. If you tried hard enough, you could actually track down my employer, because I work for the government, so all of that's got pretty broad public records and stuff like that. You'd find out probably a pretty good amount of decent information. I should probably sit down one day and Google search everything to see exactly how much people could figure out. It's whatever, man. It's fine. It's just a name. It doesn't bother me because Philip, like, so you know how names roll off the tongue and stuff, right? Are you Lucas? I feel like your full name is Lucas, since if people are shortening it to Luke. Philip doesn't roll off the tongue real well. Phil doesn't either. So I don't care at some point what people call me because, you know, if it rolls off the tongue better, then I'm going to prefer that better. Aha, I knew it. I had a friend in high school whose name was Lucas. I'm not going to say his last name, but he was a good kid. He was really into music, and he's actually a DJ. Like, he goes out and performs at birthday parties and stuff, and makes music. He's actually really good at it. I don't talk to him anymore, unfortunately, but last I checked, he was doing really good. He was also really into solving Rubik's Cubes. He spells his with an A, Lucas. He was super good at solving Rubik's Cubes, too. What the... Okay, this might be crazy. I don't think it's you, because I think you live in a completely different state. His last name started with an L. Does yours also start with an L? Because if it does, then this is like fifth dimension stuff right here. Oh, okay. Well, it's not you because you're terrible at them. Never mind. Don't answer that previous question. Yeah, okay. Like I said, that'd be some fifth dimension stuff. Welcome back, Brian. Oh my god. But his Rubik's Cube skills blew my mind. So, actually, Miss Schaefer, uh, our English teacher, that's one of the classes that we were in together. He would bring a Rubik's Cube to that class, right? And as like, I guess I'll call it a party trick, but you know, it's not exactly a party. Underneath the desk, because we sat right beside one another, he would hand me the Rubik's Cube. He would have me jumble it up underneath the desk for like a solid 5 minutes straight, without me looking at it, without him looking at it. I would hand it back to him, after those 5 minutes. He would then look at it once, put it back underneath the desk, while listening to Miss Schaefer lecture. He would put it back to the like full color coordinated everything, like back together. Like when I say he was really good at it, I mean he was really good at it. Like, man, it was crazy. Yeah, save before hinging. Yeah, I'm gonna save like right here. So everything's pretty much done, other than we're gonna take off the top of the handguard, and then I think we need to cut this down to the shorter version as well, but that should be relatively easy to do. Um, and just to have like this held on, because this also helps hold this in place. And then we'll maybe do the, we're going to try to do the heat thing up here, because I have a good idea of how we're going to do it. I just don't particularly know how. It's going to look like rendered and stuff. Aha! It does. It does fold the way that I need it to. Oh, crap. Can we not do like a full... Yes. Yes! Perfect! Gosh, that looks so good. Can you show how to build a grip for Jim's P226 mod by you? I don't particularly remember how I did it, but we can take a look real quick. I think that grip is super unsturdy, but we will take a look, because I think that was in the time that I was transitioning out of my old way of thought to my new way of thought. Edited complete version 1, download. Back here. We're going to save this real quick. File, import, downloads, gems, say PT26. I actually ended up, I think, deleting, I thought I had deleted the model for this, but actually no. So this here, you can see that it's 4 studs wide here, because this is a super weird magazine, but it's mainly 3 studs wide, and it gets to 2 studs wide here at the top, and then it goes to 1 stud wide. There's a, yeah, like I said, this is a super weird magazine. But if we stick this back in, I believe I used some, like I said, some complicated stuff going on here. So you can see that there's actual plates underneath all of this, which is why these were placed on top to cover up all those studs that were exposed. But if we come through and we remove some more of this, you can start to see exactly what's going on. So you've got these pieces here. See you later, Kukri. Again, thanks for coming out. So these are bracket pieces, these versions of them, and they're stuck onto the front of the grip, like so. On the back here, there's nothing at all. That's why there's another bracket up here. This is where the grip connects going up to the gun up here. This is using a super complicated method. Now that I remember how I did this, though, I really loved how I did this. I say super complicated, but this is super simple. This is literally a Technic pin with the stud on the side, right? And then this is a flat 1x6 piece with no studs on it. And that connects them together just like a normal Technic lift arm would. But it also allows for the magazine to go straight up through it, because that's now like a 1 stud wide space in there, which is pretty awesome. So in the back here, you got this piece, and that connects to the plates that come out to the side here, right here, there, and there. And then this comes down the weapon and stuff like that. So that's why the bottom of this can be 3 studs, but then the top goes down to 2, and then some of it goes down to 1. So there's a whole bunch of different modifications going on here for that. So yeah, and then a lot of it was just kind of coming through and smoothing out some of this as well. But Jim did an absolutely fantastic job of this, so I didn't have to do that all too much. No problem. That was a pretty awesome thing to work on, because I suck at pistols, and or if you think I'm good at pistols, I'm super lazy when it comes to pistols, and I just hate making them, like, entirely, because they're really annoying. So yeah, just delete this out, and then a 4 fits in there, just to make it look like something's here to support the front of this. Yeah, there is so much going on there. Generally, for pistols, I'm going to say generally because I mean this wholeheartedly, generally. I don't know if I like having an exposed gas tube on this. Huh. Because what I was thinking is, so in studio, it should be on, oh gosh, so much going on here. If we minimize this, it was already open right here. If we go back, crap, I know it's on here. What the heck? It's gotta be on here. What did I save this as? Did I upload it? I must have uploaded it, because I don't see it. It should be in this folder, because this is everything off of my other laptop. Should have been like somewhere in this area, because it's in. Oh, one of these. Oh, is it the Groza? Crap! One of these folders has a whole bunch of files in it that should not be in it, and I don't remember where it's at. Could you make my Glock 17 and mod it? I have a tutorial on my channel. Sorry, I paraphrased what you said because I'm looking at these folders as I read that. It's definitely possible. Most recently, I just did my different usernames Glock 17. So I do have a Glock 17 here. Crap, what folder is that inside of? Is it here? No. Crap. I had a custom F and Hurstel Mark 20 SSR. That would be perfect for showing what I was about to say. But I don't see where it's at. I think I remember, like in one of these files, I accidentally placed more than what should have been in there. Uno momento, por favor. I'm getting a call from Dad, or my dad. Okay. Just mute this real quick. Sorry, my dad called because we're getting ready for Hurricane Dorian to come through. So we've got some plans going on for tomorrow. I have tomorrow off of work, and I'll basically be doing stuff around the house to get ready for a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't remember where these files are, but I swear I have it on here. I tried to make it look as realistic as I could, and it is all my own design. That's pretty tough to do because a lot of... Oh, I found it! Ah, crap. But none of that is what I needed. Dang it. Crap. I don't know where it's at then. Whatever, let's go back here. So this is not... This is trans bright orange, but it's not like the super bright orange of old. So what I was thinking about doing was doing like an... hold on. Let's do like a... No, not a yellow. So it'd be like light orange out there, and then maybe like an orange there, followed by like a little bit darker of an orange, followed by maybe like a yellow that fades down into like white burning hot, right? I don't like the looks of that. All right, well, we're just gonna... What happened? Why is nothing working? Hello? Hello? Let's can minimize this. There we go. Okay. It's weird. Let's just slap this handguard back up here and call it a day. What did I do? Okay. Yeah, I think we'll do something more or less like this. I'm gonna have to go soon, so maybe in stream soon. Unfortunately, we still have one more thing to make, and that is the grenade for this. Oh, I closed out of that. Yes. It's not new, first off. It's super old. I've talked to you about it before. And I'm rewatching it because there's a Russian folk song in it.
So you're watching it for the panties.
I'm watching it for Katusha, and there is no panties in this.
And what is it called? Undu.
Girls und Panzer. It's German, actually. I thought a linguist would be able to understand that one. It means and in German. Yes.
You cheeky bastard.
I'm not cheeky. You're welcome. Stop.
Is it that tank anime?
Yes, it's that tank anime. I've talked to you about it before.
So I asked if it was a tank anime. You by yourself?
No.
Can I bully you again?
No. No bully.
Is he still here?
No, he's not. But
Then I can bully you.
no, he told me that if you came back, it's right up here.
I hate the name Luke too.
If your girlfriend annoys you, just say no bully. You can't bully me now.
I saw someone else also hate the name Luke. Hi!
No problem.
I share that sentiment.
It was an old conversation.
So?
So?
Did you want me to annoy you?
No, I don't want you to annoy me. I'm trying to finish this as fast as possible.
You didn't want me to annoy you, but you're talking about old conversations and you get mad when I'm in the chat.
Just trying to finish this as fast as possible.
Take your time.
Why?
Go ahead, take your time.
Why?
Go ahead, do
Why?
it.
You threatening me?
Yeah.
She's threatening me.
Always. Is that for me?
Sure, you answer.
My day's been good. I didn't get a shot.
Yo, how the fuck you gonna do me like that?
I didn't work today. I just went to class.
I was gonna ask how that went.
Class? I have homework, so I need to buy my textbook.
They're also gonna be closed soon, aren't they?
Yeah, but my homework's online, so
Oh, well.
I feel like I would get told, well, if you did it before the storm, this would have
Yeah,
happened.
I can tell you, I can guarantee that's exactly what they sound like.
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna take it as that means.
Okay.
Because I need positive reinforcement right now.
I could just pet you. Oh, I gotta switch this around. I gotta find the tire that fits in this, I should say.
Okay.
Since nothing wants to fit in this thing. There we go.
Math that actually calmed me down.
I know how you work.
I am satisfied for now.
Okay. This is how she usually is too. That's the sad part. She's not even like phoning.
I'm not. I'm a little bit more violent when there's not witnesses.
She hit me. I'm pretty sure they heard it.
There's no proof. They were not on video anymore.
Pretty sure they heard it.
I heard the assault.
Yeah, that's right.
There's no proof.
There could be.
What if I just hit myself?
Yeah, okay, really? That's definitely gonna hold up in court.
There's no marks on you. And I didn't pull out a tuft of hair, so... You're good.
Yeah.
You still have all your hair,
Mm-hmm.
fortunately.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you liked it when I was rough.
Okay, come on. Still out here trying to get me fucking demonetized.
I think I already did that earlier.
Cannot believe you. It's alright, I was looking at a gunshot wound victim earlier. I'm not even kidding.
I know you're not. That's why I laughed.
Aha! See? See? I have witnesses.
The gentle caress.
No. That right there is proof enough that you tried to kill me.
I didn't try to kill you this time.
You definitely did.
I just wanted to hurt you heavily.
She's still trying to hurt me.
Oh, too explicit. Oopsies. I forget about boundaries.
Oh god.
You're making mistakes. Everything's falling apart. This is why we can't have nice things.
Can't have nice things because you're annoying me.
False.
True.
That seems small.
Your face.
I don't know, so yeah, probably.
Got him.
You say your face, but I have a nice face. Oh, I don't have a nice face?
I never said that. What are you talking about?
Your face said that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you would have seen what your face just did, you would know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Here, tell me that you're ugly.
I got someone else on my side. What's up? Your abuse ends here.
Oh, I never heard of enough for him not to be able to post videos.
Yeah, that's right. Your abuse ends here.
Aww. Jim would be on my side.
Jim would be on your side? No, he would not. No.
No, probably not.
How dare you?
Who was usually on my side?
No one?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, there's at least one person usually.
Nope.
They did the art stuff. They probably haven't been on here in a while.
No, they haven't. Oh god. Aspiring artist.
Yes.
Yeah, he hasn't been here forever.
Sometimes Walker. Not usually, though.
Walker hasn't been here forever, too.
Yeah, but those are the last... That's when I was actually active in chat, though.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to be active in chat anymore.
Because you're just annoying most of the time now.
It's because I don't know what this stuff is.
What do you mean? This is pretty self-explanatory at this point.
I don't understand how you make the pieces go together and make these things. I just know how to make block.
Can't you figure it out?
No.
Okay.
I've tried to figure it out, and if I don't have detailed instructions, I can't.
I should just hand it to you with detailed instructions then. Because, you know, you can just make official Lego sets in this.
Yes.
No problems.
Are you gonna stream tomorrow?
I don't know, we'll see. Because I got stuff to do around the house.
What? Are you gonna put the storm things down?
I gotta do that, and then we're gonna move the camper. Let's get it out from underneath this tree.
Where are we moving the camper to?
Somewhere over into the side yard. Maybe the front yard. Anywhere from out underneath the tree. Boom. Alright, well.
Are you gonna take the plumbing out?
No. Just kinda. Boom. All done.
Are you gonna stay in the camper when I move out?
Really?
What?
Really?
What?
You're gonna ask that now?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna stay in the camper when you move out.
Why did you get so mad?
Because I didn't understand the question when you first asked it. And then I thought about it, and I was like, oh wait.
Ooh, a tiny boy. I like tiny boys. I say that when like every single person I'm with is huge.
Yeah, that's right. I got side yards. They're a lot bigger than side hoods.
It's not your yard.
It is my yard.
According to who?
I'm the one who takes care of it.
Granny's still alive.
I'm the one who takes care of it.
Granny's still alive.
Am I the one that takes care of it?
Yeah.
It's my yard then.
Your dad takes care of it too.
He does not. All he does is weed eat. That is not taking care of it.
You barely take care of it too.
I see you want to die today.
Go ahead, take me out. You'd be doing me a favor.
Your face is ugly. See you later, Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer. Is that why I don't get picked at castings?
I wasn't going to go that far, but you said it, not me.
So it's true. I got like a message to do something, but like it's an acting gig.
So go do it.
An acting gig?
Sure, why the fuck not?
I have to make a video reel, and I don't know what like I'm supposed to do.
Oh, never mind. Sounds like too much of a pain in my ass on my end.
Yeah, like if I didn't have to make a video reel, I would have just submitted it and got the script and did that. But I don't like have a video reel to make.
Welcome back, Kukri.
What am I supposed to be like? Hi, my name is Kiana. I'm 23.
Cool.
I like to walk and look pretty.
Kukri, we took a look at doing that
Cookie.
heat tank. Oh god, I don't even have the image up. Over here. It looks really ugly with this exposed gas tube on this. So we're going to hold off on that. But it's definitely a really cool design. So if I do a suppressor sometime, I think it'd be really cool to incorporate into there. On a suppressor. I just don't... I'll have to take a look at the desktop. I might have a suppressor sitting on the desktop that we could do that with sometime soon. I just don't remember.
You do this so naturally.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
Would that fit in there?
Yeah. I already got one in there.
Oh, stop. Wow. Wait, does it shoot and go boom?
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, I'll get out of here with that.
You're gonna lay it down? Oh yeah. The good stuff. It's such an interesting like style of mechanics or whatever it's called.
You don't have no idea what you're talking
I
about.
don't. I just think it's cool that the little thingy is there and the thingy's on that side.
Stop.
Is that not interesting?
You're doing a horrible job of this.
I thought it looked cool. It doesn't seem practical, but I'm sure it is if it worked. Are you mad at me for trying?
No, you're just making it really embarrassing on literally just yourself.
I'm used to being embarrassed. I'm an embarrassment in general.
Yeah, well.
I wouldn't come this far if I wasn't somewhat good looking. I probably would have been bullied a lot worse if I was ugly.
Yeah. Probably.
Because there's one thing I was never bullied for, and it was how I looked. Visually, not with my skinniness. Because my smallness has been bullied. But not my face. Not my face. Why isn't the green tip on it?
Because it's already shot.
Ah.
And then I was going to do ones where it was. No.
Oh, I see. Copy. Paste. If I sit here, will it break?
Yes. Don't be stupid.
If I sit here, I might fall. But I fit. If I fit, I sit.
Okay.
So you're gonna have like some standing up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa!
Okay then. Okay.
Can you tell I got lonely?
Yep.
Very aesthetic. I wish you put that much effort in putting your clothes away.
Because I don't need to. Alright, well, I think that's everything that we need to do for this, for the Vitrina. This was
Vitrina.
super cool to do.
Gotta get that tongue flap.
So now I'm going to set this up to render, and then I'm going to start it, and then do something else. So that's it for this stream. Thanks so much for coming out and watching. Remember to comment and subscribe. More videos similar to this one. If you guys want to see me and a couple other really talented builders, go check out different usernames Discord. So a whole bunch of different people in there. Good day.